Hello and welcome to On the Bench LFC. In today's daily update show, we've got some breaking news. Breaking news. It's back, ladies and gentlemen. It's forced my hand today. I was going to do it a little bit later tonight, but I'm going to have to do an earlier stream. Anyway, we've got a lot to talk about in this one. There's a lot of big moves happening in the transfer window. Some names to tick off our list so that we can stop worrying about them. And we talk about whether it has a knock-on effect with Liverpool's transfer movements throughout this window. Also, don't forget, everyone, the like target is 150. If we could smash that, that'd be muchly appreciated. The breaking news is surrounding a Liverpool and a goalkeeper that we have apparently signed. We're going to talk about that one in this one. Massive shout out to all the notification squad that have joined me live. Don't forget, I will do the updates and then I will jump into the live chat and speak to all you lot and get your views on today's news. Right, what have we got, everyone? Let me get straight down to it. So, let's kickstart off with Julian Brandt. So he was on the list, wasn't he, for us all to keep an eye on? Well, Borussia Dortmund have signed Julian Brandt for 22 million on a 5-year contract. They've sold Pulisic, he's at Chelsea, and they've replaced him with Brandt, Thorgan Hazard, and Nico Scholes. Wow. I don't know why, but in my notes that says Neo Scholes. Let me just put that there to correct that. Because that's going to confuse me there. But that is great business for them. So Pulisic has moved to Chelsea. Julian Brandt has moved to Borussia Dortmund. 22 million. You know, we was told, wasn't we, from all the reports, his 21.5 million release clause is now void because Leverkusen made a Champions League. Yet Borussia Dortmund managed to land it for 22 million. Good bit of business for them. Harry Wilson is being linked with a number of clubs now. Yesterday we did an update on the stream saying Wolves were interested. Now apparently Southampton, Newcastle and Brighton are all showing interest as well. The 22-year-old is in demand. We all still would like to see Harry Wilson stay at Liverpool, maybe go out on loan. And I said yesterday, put a buyback clause in there if he's to be sold. But the fee that Liverpool might be willing to sell him for is around 25 million. Let me know your views on that, whether you think that he should be sold this window, whether you think 25 million is good for him. And what would your preferred destination be for him? Southampton, Newcastle, Brighton, all top teams, Wolves. And if we do put a buyback clause in there, then I wonder how much we do put that for. Right, Liverpool clinch the breaking news time, everyone. Liverpool clinch transfer deal for Polish goalkeeper after beating competition from Manchester United, Get In, and Juventus. Liverpool closing in on a 200,000 deal for highly rated young Polish goalkeeper Jakub, bear with me, Ojrzynski. Now what I will do once the stream is finished, I will leave and pin the comment with his name so that you can look him up, and also in the description of this stream you will find his name as well. But he's a 16-year-old shot stopper which will make the move from Legia Warsaw, I believe it's pronounced, this summer after the Reds won the race for his signature. The Poland under-16s international had also attracted interest from the likes of United, Valencia and Juventus. He will start life at the Kirby. See what I did there? I used to call it Kirkby, but I've been told it's Kirby. Academy will with Barry Lutus, the FA Cup Youth Cup winning under-18 squad with pre-season training starting in early July. So it sounds like we've pretty much signed him. So that's why I went breaking news. And I told you, didn't I? If there's any breaking news regarding Liverpool signing anyone, even if it is a youngster, that this is not Simon Mignolet's replacement. I saw people putting out, Liverpool have signed a goalkeeper apparently. Looks like it's Simon Mignolet's replacement. He's 16 years old. That is not Mignolet's replacement. One of the other youth goalkeepers already at the club might just be that replacement already. We might not even be going after the Turkish goalkeeper that we've been talking about recently on the stream. But as always, let me know your views on this. Do any of you know of this youngster? Have you seen him play? Let me know. I haven't. I don't know anything about him, so I don't know whether he's brilliant, but he's attracted attention from United, Valencia and Juventus, and we beat them all off. So brilliant from Liverpool there. Arsenal's Alex Iwobi has admitted he hopes Tottenham lose the Champions League final against Liverpool. Good on ya. Well, that's obvious, isn't it? Because it's Arsenal, Spurs. They've got a bit of a rivalry going on. But anyone that wants Liverpool to win the final, they're good for me. Liverpool have been linked with a move for Real Madrid star Gareth Bale. Manchester United and Bale's former club Tottenham are reportedly interested in signing a 29-year-old, according to a Spanish journalist. Bale has spent the day playing golf, he said, and it is very likely that he will reach either of the two finalists in the Champions League, Tottenham or Liverpool. Bale joined Madrid in 2013, and the rumours online suggest Madrid want him to move on a free, roughly in the region of 114 million. What I'm looking at with this is his wage demands, his age, his injury record. Is it someone that Klopp is looking at as a serious option, really? All right. Yes, the links are there today. Loads of messages from all of you going, Dad, Gareth Bale, have you seen it? Yes, I have. And look, I would rather Bale come to Liverpool over any other Premier League team, because I think if he does come back to the Premier League, which it does look like Madrid want him to go, it does look like he probably would want to return to England as well. So if that's the case, I don't want to see him go to Spurs, and I definitely don't want to see him go to United. So if we could get him for a decent fee, then yeah, my overall looks on it is try. But I don't know whether Klopp is actually looking at him at all. All right, it's just one of them. It's another name. We ticked Julian Brandt off today. We've probably ticked, Hazard is another one, isn't it? Thorgan Hazard, and Pulisic has been linked with Liverpool loads. So we've ticked all them names off, and someone's just gone, do you know what? We're going to throw Gareth Bale in the mix. Why not? Let's just keep adding names. But I will keep you updated on everything anyway. Bale has been added to the list, but it's all rumours at this stage, everyone. Right, what else have we got today? Joel Matip on his fitness battle. Liverpool's Joel Matip has revealed he struggled to find his fitness at the start of the season following injuries to Joe Gomez and Dejan Lovren. Jurgen Klopp depended on a 27-year-old in the latter half of the campaign though. The Cameroon international stepped up and put in some phenomenal defensive displays alongside Virgil van Dijk. Of course, we all said that, didn't we? And this is what Joel Matip had to say. You're waiting for this, and then if you can use it, it's not a bad feeling. It's not the worst feeling. It was a great season, and we can finish it. It will be a completely different game, but we know we can beat them, and we are looking forwards. So, Matip says we know we can beat Spurs in the final. So I really liked that. The lads sound confident at the moment, so I'm looking forward to the Champions League final. I'm getting excited. Are you getting excited? It's getting closer. It's creeping up on us. Marko Grujic latest today, everyone. Liverpool reportedly set to make a decision on the future of Marko Grujic following the Champions League final. The Serbian impressed during his loan spell at Hertha Berlin this season, and the Bundesliga outfit have been vocal in their hopes to retain the midfielder on a permanent basis. Grujic is under contract at Anfield in 2023. Apparently they are eyeing a 2-year deal for him though. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I will keep you updated with Grujic. I'm looking at Liverpool, Wilson, Grujic, them sort of players. We could actually accumulate quite big fees and quite a lot of money to use in this window, regardless of how much money we've already earned this season. So, it does go back to people starting to worry about Liverpool being linked with Cruz on a free. We're not going to spend. We haven't got any money. Those sort of rumours and people getting a bit concerned about that. Liverpool got players that we could sell this window and still have a lot of money to play with, even if it wasn't there in the first place, which it was, wasn't it? Hazard confirmed. So Borussia Dortmund have confirmed the signing of Thorgan Hazard. Obviously, I did that earlier in the day, and then I already told you about that one. Let's have a look. James Milner contract offer. So it's been claimed Liverpool is set to offer James Milner a new contract. The versatile midfielder's current deal is set to expire next year, and we could see him extend it, whether or not it's by an extra 2 years or 1 year. We just don't know at the moment. It's still, this rumour come out, didn't it, a couple of weeks ago? James Milner, maybe even a month ago, James Milner's going to get a contract extension offer over the summer. All this sort of stuff we're going to see after the Champions League final, but people keep sending me messages, keep sending me about James Milner, saying, are we going to lose him this window? So, yes, I've seen the rumours there today about James Milner, but just wait until after the Champions League final, everyone. When I put bits like this in my updates, it's just because, yes, I've seen it, and I just want to answer everyone's questions because I get a lot of messages about it, okay? So, yeah, the rumour is there that we're going to offer it to him. Let's hope that he does accept it. Juventus failed to lure Jurgen Klopp away from LFC, but now the odds are favouring a move for Pep Guardiola to them. That will be interesting. Apparently, some people close to Man City are like, it's not happening. But I have seen quite a few rumours and people close to Juventus saying that they're fairly confident that they could get him. So let me know your views. Obviously, it's nothing to do with Liverpool, apart from Jurgen Klopp said, not on my Nelly, I'm not leaving Liverpool. We know what Pep's like. Pep likes to win things and go. The one thing he hasn't won in the Premier League is a Champions League. Liverpool helped stop them, didn't we, last year? And then Spurs did a good job on them, didn't they, this year? So does he stay until he wins the Champions League? That's what I want to know. But if he leaves, I kind of want to beat Pep in the Premier League. I want to beat that City team that everyone's like, oh my God, no one can beat them. I want to beat them next year and win the Premier League with him still as manager. I see people today say, oh, it'd be good if he leaves because then we'll win the league. I want to beat them with him. I want to beat the best City. Why not? That's my views anyway. Let's move on, shall we? Your daily dose of De Ligt. There is apparently, the latest rumours with him is there's a team willing to pay double the wages that Barca are offering. Apparently there is a team that has put an offer down and the wages are massive. That's what I've kind of seen today. What team that is, we really don't know at the moment. As always, like I say, it's all rumours. Everything is rumours and we're just trying to break down what looks like it could be real to what's got evidence to what is complete and utter rubbish. But the one thing that I'm thinking is, could this be real and could it actually be United? A lot of you sent me messages saying, could this be Liverpool? Look, Liverpool could be offering a lot more wages if we were in for him than what Barcelona are, because I don't think Barcelona's got tons of money to play with. But, however, I'm looking at Manchester United and their situation, not being able to draw these sort of names in and big players in. They are more than likely willing to throw down massive amounts of wages to try and bring a player like that in. So if that is true, what we've seen today, I'm kind of leaning towards it could be United that's doing that. But it could be anyone. It could be PSG. It could be Liverpool. You're all right with what you've said to me today. But the update is that a team is willing to pay pretty much double what Barcelona are, and that is why it could have stalled as well. Right, let's move on from Daily Dose of De Ligt. More rumours of Lallana to Southampton today, suggesting he could move for as little as 13 million. Would everyone be happy with that for Lallana? That's my main question when I've seen this today. We've seen the rumours that he could be leaving. A lot of you have said that Adam Lallana is on your list for someone that may leave this window. Would you take 13 million for Adam Lallana? Let me know. It's a question that after seeing the latest rumours, I want to get your lot's views. Of course, I will watch the stream back, so I'll see whatever you lot are putting now. And of course, if you're not able to watch it live and you're watching it back on the replay, leave a comment down below. 13 million? Is it smart, or would you want more for him? Or maybe even would you accept less? Jurgen Klopp has a huge 32 million release clause in his contract at Liverpool, while he earns 7 million a season. That is something that come out today that people are kind of speaking about online, on social media. And I thought, as much as they put in the title of it all, a huge 32 million release clause, is it really enough? No. For a manager of his, capabilities, he's huge. He's the best manager in the world for me. I want to see us actually give him that contract extension, put at least 100 to 200 million release clause in it, really deter teams like Juventus tried, make them say we're definitely not getting Klopp away from Liverpool. That is kind of what I want to see. But let me know your views on that anyway. Just another Brucey bonus for today's updates. Former England number 1, David Seaman, believes Liverpool's Alisson is not the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. Really? But Seaman thinks the Brazil star, even though the Brazilian won the Golden Glove after keeping a record 21 clean sheets in his debut season, Seaman thinks the Brazil star compatriot at Man City, shot stopper Ederson, had the best campaign of all. Oh, mate, there's people that are obviously fans of him, neutrals that think that Ederson's better. But for me, for his first season at Liverpool, got the Golden Glove, best keeper in the league, mate. Surely. Let me know your views over Seaman's views, basically. Liverpool captain John Henson was on the winning side in Marbella as the Reds took part in a 6-a-side tournament. The England midfielder came out on top alongside teammates Shaqiri, Dejan Lovren, Divock Origi, Simon Mignolet and Trent. Shaqiri was part of the winning team and he shared a nice little post on Instagram to celebrate the victory. If you haven't seen it, go on Shaqiri's Instagram, go on Twitter. I retweeted the picture earlier and just said, sometimes you actually forget that these players are human. You put them on a pedestal, you know, they're a lot of people's idols. And then you see a picture of them and the way they're standing, you know, Henderson's arms over Shaqiri. Shaqiri standing there, you know, his famous pose. And they just look like normal lads. And it just reminded me of being young again and going for a kickabout after school with your mates, or just, you know, Sunday league football and your football team's picture or something. It's really nice to see things like that. But yeah, well done. Congratulations to them lads for winning the six-a-side team. They must be the best at it. Right. That is today's updates. I hope that you all kind of got the most of it. If you didn't, if you're just joining and you want to get the updates, don't forget you can grab the little scroll bar at the bottom, drag it back to the beginning of the live stream, and you will find out everything I've had to say. What I want to do though is get your questions and discuss maybe what the knock-on effects from, you know, Brandt going to Dortmund and stuff like that could possibly happen when it regards to Liverpool in this transfer window. But of course, let me know your views on all of today's updates, and can we please leave a thumbs up, hit 150 likes if we could do that. That's a target. If we could do that, then I'd muchly appreciate it. You keep smashing it. You're all legends. Right, Pierre says Fabinho is the most underrated midfielder. Yeah, well, he didn't get selected for Brazil. That's disgusting, isn't it? I'm sure in the future Fabinho will be selected for Brazil constantly. I can't see how we don't. But you just look at Bobby, for instance. Is he underrated for Brazil as well? Of course he is. They don't utilise him as much as what they should either, do they? Emma Hobbs. Yo Emma, how are you, my friend? Good to see you today. I hope you're very well. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Rod is in the building. Good to see you. What is that it? What is that it, Rod? Hope you're well, Rod. Please, if there's something you want me to answer, then please put it again, mate, so I understand. All right, Dad says Chris. All right, Chris, mate, good to see you today. Good to see you all. Gareth Bale. Meh, says Red Tick. I don't think Bale's coming to Liverpool. My overall views on the rumours today is I think he will leave Real Madrid. I think that, obviously, they're not too happy, and if they can get the fee that they want from him, then they will let him go. 114 million, I think I saw somewhere today they would accept. But what is he, 29? I think he's 29 years old. His injury record, look, don't get me wrong, he's a great player, and I don't want to see him go to one of our rivals in the Premier League. Spurs, Manchester United, the other teams that have been linked with him. So yeah, but the Spanish reporter today come out and said he's been playing golf today. Bale's always playing golf, isn't he? And then he said that Bale will end up going to something along the lines of one of the two Champions League finalists. So that is Liverpool and Spurs, isn't it? Because no other team's in the Champions League final. So look, it's a Spanish reporter. How true it is, I don't know. Your guess is as good as me. But it's something that I needed to bring to your attention because a lot of you were sending me messages, and I thought instead of answering everyone, I will just go live and tell you all. The goalkeeper, the young goalkeeper, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone that's just joined as well, I've seen questions in there. The young goalkeeper, the breaking news. Let me get the breaking news up. Breaking news. So we have got some breaking news today. Liverpool clinched transfer deal for Polish goalkeeper after beating competition from Manchester United and Juventus. Liverpool are closing in on a 200,000 deal for highly rated young Polish goalkeeper Jakub Ojrzynski. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Do I ever pronounce anything right? No. But his name is in the description underneath the stream. So if you want to just copy and paste that somewhere so that you can look him up yourselves, then please do. He's only 16 years old. Highly sought after by the sounds of it. I've never watched him play. Don't know too much about him. So I can't really give you my honest opinion on the player. But he definitely doesn't look like he's a Simon Mignolet replacement like some people was kind of leaning towards online. So I just thought I'd better say... Let me just stop this. If you can hear any noise in the background, it's my son going absolutely mental. So I'm really sorry. I've had to do this really early today so I can give you the breaking news and stuff. Here's for your Klopp buttock tattoo, says Rod. Oh my God, thank you so much for your donation, Rod. Trying to get me a Klopp tattoo. God, right on the butt cheeks, Rod? Thank you so much, mate. As I said, I hope you're having a fantastic day. My brother wants to get a Jurgen Klopp tattoo. If Liverpool win the Champions League final, he said it last year, he said he will get Klopp tattooed on him. If he does that, hopefully we do win the Champions League final. If he does that, I'm going to put it on the channel so that you lot can see it. Billy says, you Billy. Christopher says, get in. Dirty's on as well, good to see you. Billy says, how many times do I have to say it, Ferno? Oh, I don't know what's going down there. Darren says, all right, Daz. All right, Darren, mate, good to see you in today as well. The next Fabinski, says Aro. Oh, so do you know much about him then, Aro? This is good. This is good. If somebody actually does know something about this young goalkeeper, then please enlighten the rest of the live chat and anyone that might be watching it back, because I can't give you honest opinions on him, everyone. Marbella may cause jet lag, says Pierre. Interesting, you know, some people are saying, why does Klopp go on these warm weather training things just before big games and stuff? Some people are not fans of it. For me, I think he's kind of looking at it. Liverpool got a final in Madrid, the weather being warm maybe. I don't know. To me, Klopp knows better than me. So obviously it works for Klopp and how he thinks. So I'll just go, okay then, I'm down. With whatever Klopp does, I'm down with it. But I do get where people's concerns are and what they've said in the past. Fraser says, hi Daz. Hi Fraser, good to see you today. Fresh new mod spanner on you. Good to see that, of course. Bale is not garbage. He needs a new challenge, says Mr. Bay. Could that be the case? He's kind of gone stale, hasn't he? Bale's gone stale at Real Madrid. We should get that on a t-shirt, shouldn't we? Bale's gone stale. Bring him to LFC. Maybe it could be. Look, we don't know. It's just what a reporter in Spain said, linking him to Liverpool and Spurs basically, and United's interested. I definitely don't want him to go United, and I will not want him to go Spurs either, because that helps them close the gap on us in the Premier League. Whoever he goes to, he will make a better team in the Premier League. So yeah, if Liverpool are in the mix, then hopefully. He has said it about 10 times, says Billy. A Klopp tattoo on the bottom, right under the tattoo. They say, wow, that's a wow, Gary. Wow. Thank you to all the new subscribers on the channel, by the way. I look forward to hearing all of your views moving forwards. Don't forget, if you are a Liverpool supporter and you're watching this for the first time, but you do enjoy keeping up to date with transfer rumours, gossip, done deals, breakdowns, also keeping up to date with Liverpool in general. I tried my best to bring you all of the latest updates surrounding Liverpool every single day as much as possible. Then consider joining the LFC family on here and getting your views heard as well, because I try to read out as much comments as I can. We do take call-ins on some live streams as well, so if that's something that interests you, or even just listening to other Liverpool fans talking, then yeah, please consider it. Raiden says, would Bale even get ahead of Salah or play him at Cam? That's the thing. Anyone that we're going to sign this window, ladies and gentlemen, what's your honest opinions? Everyone that we've been linked with, people that we're not linked with, is there anyone out there that we're looking at that we can say they're going to get ahead of Mo Salah, Mane, Bobby? People talk about we need an out-and-out striker, so maybe drop Bobby deeper. I'm down with that. I like the idea of that, but we're so attached to how good our players are. But the key to it is bringing in top quality players that strengthens the bench, because you use them all as a rotation, don't you? Salah and Mane do need rest throughout a season. They can't play every single game. And, this is where these top players come in. They strengthen your whole squad. And it means that we can compete for everything next year. And, some people say that maybe Klopp throws away the cups and stuff. Is it just because he hasn't had the squad that he's able to really compete for everything without, the tired legs at the end of the season? We went all the way this year in the Premier League, gone to the Champions League final again. Them lads look knackered the last game of the season, didn't they? Some of them. Genie. Look at Genie last game of the season. Dead on his legs, wasn't he? No way, says Lucy. Thank you for your opinions, Lucy. Good to see you in here again today. I'd love to see us get Bale and then him play as an attacker, which would be insane, says Jack. So Jack's a fan for Bale to come in. Anyone else that's a fan for Bale to come in? I'm kind of like, I don't want him to go anywhere else, but I don't know whether Klopp really wants him. Lucy says, hey, wicked, mate, wicked. Good to see you again today. Bale could play striker, says British. Bale can play a number of positions, can't he? He is a very good player. He is very good, but I'm just looking at his age and his wage demands. Does it upset the balance at Liverpool, what we're creating, where we're moving as a club? That's my concerns with it, everyone. As I said, let me just state again for anyone that's just joining. It's rumours that have come from a Spanish reporter saying that Bale is interested in a move or will move to one of the Champions League finalists. So that is either Liverpool or Spurs, isn't it? And obviously Manchester United, Spurs and Liverpool are now all being linked with Bale. So it's all rumours, everyone, all right? There's no form of evidence. Bale hasn't come out, like, you know how I like to break things down on this channel. Bale hasn't come out and said he's interested in a move to Liverpool or anything, but people are going off what the Spanish reporter said today. So it's something that I had to talk to you lot about because a lot of you were sending me messages today asking my opinions on it. Yeah, really happy with Milner contract, evergreen. James Milner, you know, the rumours there today that he is going to get a contract extension offered to him. Let's hope, fingers and toes crossed, Milner does sign a contract extension at Liverpool. Whether it's 1 year, even 1 year, I'll be happy with. And then he can go and finish his career off at Leeds. You know, I think Milner's definitely got at least 1 to 2 seasons at the quality that we're seeing him play at. Because he's so fit. As Mickey rightly said on the channel a little while back, he said he's probably the fittest player that we've got, actually, considering his age. He has conditioned himself fantastically throughout his career. Rajesh says, hi Dazza, hi Raj, mate, good to see you again tonight. Barry says he will probs go either Spurs or the Manx. Doubt that he will go to your... Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, I just don't want him to go to them. Does that make sense, Barry? Anyone he goes to, they get stronger, don't they? Why couldn't we sign Bale before last year's Champions League final? Yeah. Or I don't even want to think about last year's Champions League final. Good job we got another one to think about, and hopefully we got better memories after this one's out of the way. Milner is a solid player, says Barry. Indeed, mate, he really is. I absolutely love James Milner. People are saying as well, should Liverpool be looking for another James Milner type player in this transfer window? Someone that's versatile, someone that brings experience to the team as well. Obviously, we're linked with Cruz, and from what I can tell from a lot of your comments after the streams, not a lot of you are fans of Cruz coming in, but there's some of you that are saying, looking at his stats, looking at, you know, him being on a free, it makes sense bringing in a 31-year-old for a free to fill the Daniel Sturridge role, maybe. But a lot of you was like, no, need to avoid him. But if you're looking at someone who brings experience in, like James Milner, you are going to be looking at someone that is possibly on a free, someone fairly cheap, and around the age of maybe 29, 30. You know, someone that's been around the game a little bit, that can come in, slow games down, like what Klopp tells James Milner to do. But is Cruz that player? I just don't know. I don't know enough about him. Imagine Dutch national team players, centre-back, mid-forward, Daz, says Ian. Yeah, well, if we sign a couple of players that we're linked with this window, then we would have half of their team pretty much, wouldn't we? Max Cruz, yes, says Borussia Dortmund. See, you know, I've been told that he's very good in the air, and I said one of the things that we could do with doing is bringing in someone that's a powerhouse in the air because of how good our left and right back are at whipping the balls in. I think our lads have done really well, though. They've done really well to score as many goals from them situations this season. Pierre, same reason as Mo at Chelsea. Milner is top class from the time he was at City, and Cruz, no way. Yeah, so Lucy's like, Cruz, no way for Lucy. Thank you for your opinions there. Yeah, Milner was brilliant. Brilliant. I was glad when we signed him. I was really happy about it. Sean says no to Bale. Thank you so much for your views on Bale. Anyone else that's just joining, your views over Bale. Would you take him if the rumours were true? Would you like to see him at Liverpool? My main thing is I don't want to see him anywhere else. Have you got any other questions on the transfers today, everyone? Because as always with these earlier ones, I haven't got like hours like what I normally do. And I can hear my son really giving it the bells, hell's bells in the background. Poor Mrs. A. She's trying to keep him out of the way so we can give you the updates. Ryan says, hey Daz, hey Ryan mate, good to see you. 50-50 about to pay. He was a United player. Yeah, Sean, I know. I think I've got a funny feeling about Depay. I kind of feel like Liverpool are really interested in Depay, but I think the funny feeling also stems from the fact that he was a Manchester United player and we know that he didn't do very well as well. So it kind of all gives me a, I don't know, but look, he's gone away. He's reinvented his career there. Is it because it's the French league? Would he be able to do that still in the Premier League? And I've kind of sat back on it and gone, look, I think he's a good player. Obviously, he's got raw ability. If Jurgen Klopp is down with signing him, I'm down with signing him because I trust Klopp. If Klopp thinks he can get the best out of someone, whatever. But I do get what people are saying about Depay. You know, Jay saying no to Depay. Depay, no way. I think I've seen people putting on a live stream a few times. Don't want Bale unless he's cheap, says Father Nature. Good to see you, Father, mate. Good to see you in here again. The feed I saw today when I was trying to look into it all and dig to see whether there was any evidence with it, I think Real Madrid was kind of wanting around 114 million for him. I mean, is that a good fee for Bale or is it a bad fee? You know, Father's saying unless he's really cheap. 114 million, he's not cheap, is it? But if Bale comes in and rips up the Premier League again, people are going to be like 114 million. If he does it for another 3 years, over 3 years, that's not bad, is it? When you might look at him as a world-class player in the Premier League again. Hi, Daz, you legend. Si, senor. Good to see you again today, my friend. Always like seeing Si, senor in here. I hope you've had a fantastic day. If we get Bale for 50 million, then yeah, Billy, 50 million for Bale, I'm down. Because that is just to keep him away from the other clubs. Keep your claws off of them top players, everyone else. Obviously today, those that have just joined, Brandt has officially joined Borussia Dortmund. So tick him off your list. And Pulisic to Chelsea as well. So tick him off your list. People was messaging me today saying, Daz, thought Chelsea had a transfer ban. How has Pulisic gone to Chelsea? And of course as well, Giroud has signed a contract extension for a year, I believe. That is kind of what I saw when I was looking into all this. He signed a contract extension just before Chelsea's ban could well kick in. I don't know the full ins and outs of Chelsea's ban, but I think that, it's not quite kicked in yet. I think it's over the next 2 transfer windows. And they're trying to get some business done, like Giroud signing a contract extension and stuff. Pulisic coming in before that happens, because I don't think it gets overruled. But obviously, I don't follow Chelsea. I'm a Liverpool supporter. I really keep an eye on Liverpool. But anything that kind of does affect Liverpool in the transfer market, I do keep an eye on lots of different things. Like I say, Pulisic was linked with Liverpool a lot. He's now gone there. Look, press is saying they signed Pulisic in January. So there you go. Yeah, like you lot are saying there. But this is what I'm saying, that the Pulisic is off the table, Brandt is off the table now. We can tick all these names off a list that people are messaging me about today and ask me about Chelsea's transfer ban. I'm only saying about Pulisic, ladies and gentlemen, because people are sending me saying, what's this about Chelsea's ban? And they've got Pulisic now and Giroud signed a contract extension. That's why I brought it up, everyone, all right? Connor, who came first, mate, says Force. The chicken or the egg, Force? Is that where we're going with this? We need Timo and a cheeky midfield like our. Or Ziyech, the guy for 25 million. Oh, Ziyech is still there, isn't he? He's still floating about. Brandt's off a list, but Ziyech's still about for that fee. And Timo. Oh, Timo Werner. Some of you aren't fans, but I'm keeping a close eye on him because I think he'd be a good addition. I really do. Is he going to do what like Brandt's done though, and some of the others have done, where they're like, they kind of chicken out coming to the Premier League. They want to stay in Germany. That's my one thing over Timo Werner. Does he just kind of want to stay in Germany? And if that's the case, then Bayern Munich are favourites for that, aren't they? Michael Dunn's in the building. Good to see you, my top mod. He says, hey Daz. Hey Michael. 77 likes. Let's get to 100, guys. Yes, Nigel. Thanks so much. Good to see Nigel as well. Nigel, did you see I'm pronouncing Kirby right? I think I am now anyway. We need more mids than forwards, says Seth. Yeah, I think looking at Klopp and the sort of players that he targets, I think he targets versatile players that can play in a number of positions. So he probably signed someone that can play the winging roles, the winger roles, and also could probably drop into midfield as well and be a creative spark in midfield. So yeah, kind of a bit of both, isn't it? We need someone that can rotate that front three for definite. And then we need someone with a bit of flair in midfield. But what we got to remember is Naby Keita hasn't hit his best yet for Liverpool. Hopefully that happens next year. And we have got Ox to come back next year as well. Obviously that injury really hurt us, really hurt him personally as well. And yeah, I felt for him when that happened. He was a real driving force, wasn't he, at one point for us. So hopefully that continues. He's got a bit of flair about him, Ox, so we can't forget about that. And then you've got your youth players as well that we really don't want to forget about. Seth says, correct, like Fekir, we missed out. Yeah. Did we, Seth, did we miss out on Fekir? We just don't know. Did we miss out on Fekir, or did we pull out of Fekir? There's never any confirmation with it all, is there? It's ridiculous. Origi linked to Barca. How true is that, Daz? I don't know whether someone's trying to force their way into the front room here. Are you at the door? Like, what message? Hold with me. Check my phone. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Someone's trying to talk to me, which will be my missus. Your mum's here. Me mum's here, everyone. Whoop, whoop. All right, then. Give me 2 minutes. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, it's middle of the day. My boy was kicking off at one point, so sorry if you heard that. And me mother's turned up. Oh, how lovely is that? So, look, I did give you all my updates for today at the beginning of the live stream. And hopefully, for those of you that have just joined that want them updates, all you can do is scroll bar back to the beginning of the live stream and you will see all of them. On the bench LFC says, hello Dazza's mum. Yeah, I should get her on, shouldn't I? I'd be like, what's going down with Liverpool today, mum? She hasn't got a clue. She supports Liverpool though. Yeah, so scroll back to the beginning of the live stream for all of today's updates, including the Gareth Bale links, including the young Polish goalkeeper that Liverpool pretty much signed. By the sounds of things, he's going to be starting for us soon. So if you want to find out all that, go back there, or of course wait until it fully loads on YouTube and you'll be able to watch it all. Say hi to mama, says Rajesh. This is amazing, says Seth. Whoop whoop. We're going to have all my family on a live stream one night. Why not, everyone? Eh? We're all Liverpool supporters anyway, so it's massive. Thank you so much to you all for joining. Please hit a thumbs up if you did enjoy the updates. Sorry that it's shorter than the late night ones, but I just don't have as much time in a day. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your days. If there is any other breaking news regarding Liverpool and signings today, you know that I will break it later on the stream anyway. I'll come back with a breaking news later if that was to happen, but I don't think it will. And of course, hit the subscribe button if you do want to keep up to date with Liverpool and all the latest news there. Boom. That is me done, everyone. Take care. I've been on the bench LFC. You've all been legends. I will see you in the next one.